Okay, guys, this is the second video. We're going over, we left off getting kind of her stance um, made on this outline that Jerry is doing. So I'll let Jerry talk about what he's doing.
Well, yeah, actually, I guess this is going to be the defining pose that I'm going to stick with ultimately when it comes to, cleaning things up. Um, what I'm going to do is, see, I'm going to go ahead and start a new layer and start making the clean outline for chill. And this is quite a process, There's several ways you can do this, and this is how I choose to do it. I take the underlying layer of the rough art and I make a new layer over that. I think this is pretty typical technique. I think everybody does that if they are using Photoshop. And I'm just gonna start filling in the face as it would look in the final art. Now, this is a pretty slow process, but I mean, if you are fast or whatever, you can get this done quickly. And you don't really have to pay too much attention to detail as of yet. Just want to make sure you get everything drawn out properly.
And you're using the Cintiq.
Yeah, I am using a Cintiq. I forgot actually which version this is, but
Yeah.
it is very helpful. I mean, if you're using a pen tablet right now, I do highly recommend switching to a Cintiq if you can afford it. But the pen tablet has a quite learning curve, and it forces you to like look up at the screen while you're drawing on the pad itself. And with the Cintiq, of course, it's kind of a miniature monitor that you can draw on. Pretty much, you can see what you're drawing as you're drawing it. So yeah, it's pretty helpful.
And you can see that it starts coming together. I see the hair strands. Looks like because she definitely has on the first cover, she has kind of a more of a wild look. Um, she, I guess, like she's supposed to be some type of creature. And just I don't want to give any spoilers away of the book or whatever, but that's kind of a basic thing. She's supposed to be some kind of wild creature. I guess she looks like a human, but she's not really human.
Yeah,
Um,
they are definitely humanoids.
Yeah. So, her hair is wild. Like she has strength. She, like I said, she's supposed to be like a little girl, but she's really strong, which is why she's able to hold swords that most 10-year-old girls would not be able to.
Now, I don't think she's actually 10 years old. I don't know if Brian
Yeah.
actually discovered.
And yeah, and actually, I say when I say 10-year-old girl, she resembles a 10-year-old girl. But yeah, we don't actually, at least I haven't read the book, so I don't actually know what age. I don't know if Brian has given an age for her. But yeah, when I say 10-year-old girl, she's not actually a 10-year-old girl. 'Cause like I said, she's not human. Supposed to be so.
Yeah, at least I don't think there's any 10-year-old girls with this kind of a muscle mass.
Yeah, I would be scared if I meet a 10-year-old
I wouldn't want to go against that
girl.
in an army.
That would be yeah.
That would be awkward. Is that a 10-year-old girl wielding a broadsword?
Yeah, I was like, okay, you know what? Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah. But as you were saying though, she did have that kind of a wild hairstyle in the first one. It was crazy. That hair was long and it was everywhere. And
Yeah.
I did want to keep that. you know, that kind of wild look. It's not as long. She do have a shorter haircut. I'm not sure if this is part of the description. I mean, I could add hair if he want me to, but right now it's she has more of a shorter cut, more of a kind of a fit for battle type of thing. You know, I think most people that's fighting would rather have short hair than long distracting hair, especially of someone of
Yeah,
Chill's type stature. You know,
yeah,
it's kind of fitting.
yeah, and yeah. We actually did, and we did a cover before for Divergent Chill, and so this is actually, I don't think I mentioned, but this is actually like a redoing of the cover, kind of because he's releasing another book, and so we're redoing the first one so it may tie in together with the second book, and so he'll release them as a dual series. It possibly it may be another book I think you mentioned, but at least for right now it'll be the one book and part two.
Yep. But as you can see, this is coming along pretty nicely. You know, you got the facial detail in there now. I got her hair more strands as opposed to the rough draft, and later I'm gonna be getting down to the body. Uh, but yep, the head is done in a way. You know, I can add a little bit more whenever I'm ready. But as of now, I think this is a good stopping point. Um, yeah, in the
Yep,
next video, I'll get to the body. How about that, Dave?
yep. We'll see you guys in the next video. It looks like it's coming along pretty nicely now.